Hello everyone. My name is Ben Bussey. I work in the Science Mission Directorate at NASA headquarters. And together with Jake Bleacher, my HereMD colleague, just want to welcome you to this virtual lunar surface science workshop. Just want to explain to everyone that this is hopefully the beginning of a set of workshops that we will do like this to try and cover some of the content that we were going to have done with our face-to-face workshop that we unfortunately were not able to do. Today represents what would have been the opening plenary from that workshop, and they're mainly informational talks from space agencies, as well as some overview talks of the science that we might like to achieve. This will be followed tomorrow by a more of a working meeting relating to EVA, and our intention is to have several of these follow-on working meetings covering specific topics. We are going to use the chat window, please, to ask questions. You can ask questions for each speaker. We'll do it if we have time, depending how the speakers do. We also have a couple of discussion periods built in. And in worst case, you are always welcome to email the speakers directly. This is being recorded, so you can go back and watch any of the talks that either you miss or you would like to see again. And with that, I will hand over to Jake.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Ben. And I just wanted to echo Ben's comments. This is, again, we had hoped to have this meeting in late April with the intention of all being face-to-face. And obviously that is not something that we can do right now. So we're trying this out. And as Ben said, this will be hopefully the kickoff of a series of events, virtual like this. And so we just kind of ask for your patience here today. We're trying to figure out how to do this. And really what we want to get to is trying to capture inputs from everybody. So we have the chat window here today, but we also want this to basically kick off conversations that we can record digitally by emails and chats over the next few weeks to make sure that we're not leaving any stones unturned as we start planning for Artemis missions to go to the moon. I was thinking about this last night, and I looked through the list of folks who are attending. It's excellent to see so many people supporting this, and that number keeps climbing. As I looked through that number, I thought a little bit about this. There's a few people on that list who were involved in Apollo and have done something similar to this. But for most of us, this is what we've been waiting for. Some of you have waited less time than I have. Some of you have waited longer than I have. But for most of us, we've been waiting our whole life for this. And so this is really a kickoff opportunity for us to start a discussion broadly, NASA, external of NASA, everyone that's interested and has been waiting for this their whole life. This is the time to start this conversation. So we'll have a series of talks again. The plenary today is largely informational to let you know where we stand as of right now. And then from there, we will begin these conversations and begin engaging with everyone and collecting inputs. And we just want to know what everybody thinks about how we want to do this as we move forward. So with that, I think we are ready. I see Steve online. So we'll go ahead and flip this over and let Steve start talking. Thank you, everybody.